Bradford.
Here.
Decker. Eaton.
Here.
Hamel. Hannaford.
Here.
Leeper.
Here.
Steph.
All right. Approval of the minutes from March 12th, and those are attached. Take a look at those. We'll entertain a motion to approve. After you've taken a look at those, or if anyone has any additions,
I think the
corrections?
only thing that, let's see. Was that done with the,
Probably shouldn't have taken that call,
Why is that?
because that turned into way more than I wanted to have to do right now, with no paper in front of me.
That's what most of those calls turn into.
Yeah, I'm not doing that again.
It's rare that HUD calls you those.
Yeah, no kidding.
Steve, was there something
Well, it
we
was-
changed, or?
I think Kay was wondering if that was
I have a
treasurer or
question if you guys are
secretary.
reviewing minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Am I secretary treasurer, Jeremy, or, because I've always thought I was
yeah.
secretary.
Yeah, well, I have it as a secretary slash treasurer.
That's fine,
That's what
okay.
I
That's
thought.
what
That's fine.
it was always put as.
Okay, that was just a question,
I'll
so,
make a motion to approve the minutes.
second.
So there's a second. It's been properly moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Seeing none, proceed to vote. All those in favor, Jeremy, you want to do a roll call vote?
Bradford.
Yes.
Decker. Decker.
Oh, yes, sorry.
Eaton.
Yes.
Hannaford.
Yes.
Leeper.
Yes.
All right, item 4, approval of the financials up till May 31st of 2024, and that is attached. Jeremy, and I'll let you, if there's anything you want to explain or add, or anybody has any questions.
The only thing just that you don't really ever get to see, I don't think, the industrial authority still has 4,500 from pledges that we haven't transferred over yet. And I'll get to that a little bit more with the Industrial Development Authority update, but there's just some funds that needed to be moved over on some things. And that's kind of a good cushion just to keep it there until everything was cleared after this morning's meeting.
We don't have any liabilities, even payroll.
Huh?
We don't have any liabilities, even payroll.
What do you, in what way?
Well, usually your withholdings are included as liability. It may be coming under your Industrial Development Authority.
Yeah.
Never mind, that's okay.
No, I mean, I think everything,
Okay. I'm looking at the balance sheet.
yeah,
That's what with the profit losses, that's through, all the way through May.
yeah, that's to the,
So the net income's right now, the minus 16, but you're saying we've got other funds that are not.
right, well, that's just, what the whole thing is from our fiscal year, starting September 1st to where we're at now. And
Correct.
so the funds that we have received, so the part that always ends up being a little bit confusing is we get paid from the county commissioners in August, but it's for September.
Right, okay.
So that 35,000 is not added to this as part of the fiscal year. So there really is the 35,000 that's on top of this. And then there's 7,500 that comes from the Industrial Development Authority. But until we could get their whole accounts situated, because the situation there was the general account was paying everything, meaning anything that was insurance or audit related, they weren't taking portions from the Winoka account or the airport account. So I've gone back, done all the math for them so we can replenish that and make sure everything is good there. And that account is set up and will work. So then the pledging will be able to be done. And then our pledges that we have that we filter through the General Bank Central account, that'll be coming our way too. So technically, because it's so misleading that we get the funds in August, but the funds are deposited in August, and our fiscal year starts September 1st. The 35,000 is never looked at on here, so that's why you'll see that negative.
And then on your profit and loss page, what about the A-bar required contribution. I thought they were doing,
Okay, so that's like a percentage of what was coming through when
Oh,
it was
that's
Martin
the-
Marietta.
okay, gotcha.
And there is nothing that has,
so what about their monthly?
they, 500 every single
I know,
month.
but where, am I not seeing that on here?
Yeah, so they're included under the, I think it's under the, is it the industrial authority?
Well, there's 4,000 there.
Yeah, I believe it's the industrial authority that they are added to, but you can see it a lot clearer
That last page.
on the last page.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
That's the whole breakdown of
So
everything.
Woods County Industrial is not doing that 7,500, right?
They are,
Oh, they are gonna do it.
yeah, they just
Okay.
haven't, we want to clear all those bank accounts.
Okay.
Make sure that everything is.
So they
good
are,
there.
they
Yeah.
are committed.
Because there was talk, the main thing that brought this issue up is when I started to see that the auditor, and what their price was to do the audit, I told them, you know, if we're paying this out of the general account, there's not gonna be funds that are there, because there's nothing that really goes into that account other than the Westlake Properties monthly rental. When it was being discussed, 3 suggestions from the past of possibly cashing in one of the CDs, then I went and decided to get with USDA because the Winoka Incubator and the airport were USDA funded, and to see if we could just, you know, backtrack and reimburse the funds from the audits and from the insurance of those buildings. Amy Cowley with USDA said, yes, that's perfectly fine to do. So I went as far back as we had it in QuickBooks, which was 14 years. And this morning, they approved to go ahead and do that transfer. So we'll have that general account will be good there. But we, as the Economic Development Committee, everything that comes to us pledge-wise goes through the Industrial Development Authority. So it's a, you know, waiting to do a pledge transfer. We have 4,500, and we have an additional 500 that's on its way from Invenergy. So, you know, over the years of what you have from the previous year, we're going to be up about 3,000 more than we were, and then of course obviously the year before that we're up substantially, like 35, 36,000.
How many acres has Invenergy got under contract, do you know?
I have no idea where they're at yet. They haven't.
Kind of be interested to know what they've got.
I was, because I'm friends with Lisa Powell, I was able to just meet with her and see if she wanted to be
Yeah.
a pledge for us. But so
Oh,
if you
that's
want,
coming out of her office.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
And they have any information you want to know from them, I can get that.
Okay. We had
Mr.
a
Chair,
meeting about it last night. It was pretty interesting, so.
Mr. Chair, I'll make a motion to approve financials to May 31st, 2024.
Okay.
Second.
It's been properly moved and seconded that we approve the financials through May 31st, 2024. Any discussion? Proceed to vote.
Leeper,
Here.
Hannaford,
Yes.
Eaton,
Yes.
Decker,
Yes.
Bradford.
Yes.
Okay. Item number 5, update discussion, possible action regarding the status of goals, objectives, and staff activities. I know there's a couple things here, so Jeremy, you want to just take us through them?
Yeah, I was just, website update, I still have, it's OC Digital Strategies is their name. In talking with others that we have them on a month-to-month, just under 200 a month. They've been getting stuff on the website, haven't felt the need to, go elsewhere yet. I think you've done some stuff with,
Well, I've met with her, but she hasn't done anything,
okay.
which I've got to talk to her because we got to get going.
I do have,
Who is her?
Candy Brissman
Oh,
from
Candy.
Woodward.
Candy.
Yeah.
All right.
I do have, if by chance she was to She has a lot on her plate. She's the theater director. She also is running another organization. I do have a couple of others, though, if we end up not having her anymore. But for right now, I think it's good to just remain on a month-to-month. She did just, she's helping with the resource library. I just created that storefront. I think if you saw my email about that director training, we're going to put some more resources and keep adding. I'd like to add more and more, but I don't know, time is kind of a tough one. But my partnership that I have with Kansas University, who has a lot of resources, we can start hopefully filtering through, make them our own, more Oklahoma and not Kansas-based, and release that on our website. Candy would have to do that. I don't know if she'll have the time for something like that. So I've looked into others in regard to that.
But what we do with her right now is just month to month.
It's just a month to month,
Okay.
and she seems to be fine with that. So as long as we are okay for now, that works. And then the turkey hunt, that was just for me to give an update because we didn't have the turkey hunt the previous meeting. Things went well. There was a lot of guests that we had some good meetings with, a few meetings with AVARD, and then the city who is interested with retail strategies, and I've been working with them on that. We kind of looked at what they had to offer, so they're in the process of making a decision there, I believe next week.
All right. Was there any action items that needed to come out of that? Does anyone have any action items that need to come out of that? No changes? Okay. All right. Item number 6, update, discuss possible action regarding 2024 donor appreciation event. So looks like we need to decide what type, who's going to speak, when to have it. So it looks like there's a lot of action. Jeremy?
The previous time, we had decided to send out an email. I did get just a couple of responses. Thank you both. Thank you, Susan. But they both had suggested the mixer and believed that October 8th was a good date for that. Let me verify for me. My dad is not doing all that great, and during the October time, his wife wanted me to take care of him for a week. Each one of the kids gets to take care of him for a week while she has to go away. So October 9th is when I would leave, so that would be...
The day after the...
Yeah, and my flight leaves at 7 in the morning in Oklahoma City, but
Can you make that work? That's a
I don't
tight
have, I can do it. If you all decided October 8th, I'd just leave right after it.
I think relook at your calendar and see if another date works for that.
I mean, Tuesdays are the ones, October 1st is fine, but I think there was an issue
Homecoming
originally.
week. That's homecoming week for Northwestern, isn't it?
And I know September is another one that we were looking at.
Yes, it is.
So October 1st wouldn't work. I can make October 8th work, that's not a problem.
How long were you out of pocket, you said maybe?
I'll be gone from the 9th till the 19th. It'll be a 10-day swing. But that's including 2 weekends, so I will be out of pocket really
For a week and a half.
for a week and a half, but that other half is fall break, and there's a couple of days there, so.
Yeah.
29th, too late?
Honestly, I don't think so, mainly because we don't send out the pledge letters till November anyway, so it would be fine. The only problem with the 29th, and I don't know anything about what happens, but I know that's Halloween time, so
Yeah,
people
it's a
will
few
do
days,
things,
yeah.
yeah. But I don't see it being an issue.
Is Tuesday the 1st not gonna work?
We discovered it was
Northwestern
homecoming.
Company.
Well, that's what, the 5th, 4th, 5th, and, well.
Yeah,
they
most of
have
the
stuff all
activities will be
week.
later on that
Right.
week. I mean, there'll be some things, I mean, we have things every night, but it's,
Well, let's stay away from that.
So the 29th has been approached as possible date.
I think that would be
October?
best too, because
That's
I
what I
also do the stained glass classes, and October 1st may end up being one of those days.
Well, yeah. Oh, I don't know. That's your deal.
Well, I'm still under your,
No, you sign up to work for them. Well, I stay clear of that. So, I mean, that's.
but
that's a
no,
separate deal.
yes, September, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do know. That's when I do most of that. And I think the 29th is a good day, if that's fine.
29th of,
October.
And that's on a
Tuesday.
Tuesdays seem to be the best days for those things. And last year, we had that issue with the alumni.
would you
yeah, and
please,
I never know when they're gonna do that.
would you
so.
please check on that? Because I had a couple of people say we shouldn't have to divide our time.
Let me, let me check to see.
Don't
if
be
they've got
involved in
any-
very much stuff,
Okay.
Dan.
any dates on that.
Because if you're involved, you know how it is.
You can tell them that.
I don't know who it is. What alumni thing?
Oh, it's our alumni.
Oh, you're alumni.
It's a
Yeah.
fundraiser.
We
Is
had
it
the
already
same
set?
day.
I don't know.
It was on the same day as last year's donor
Yeah.
dinner, which didn't help them. You know,
Right.
Because,
I just didn't know if theirs was set yet. Well,
That's on the check.
oh, I got you.
I'll let you know as soon as I find out about that.
Let's just not bump it up, same, any other fundraising event, just not good. It's not like we got 400,000 people here.
the mixer was what also was talked about, to give that a try.
I think that'll be.
Kale, will, Cody and Carly, they'll be up and running with
Should
it.
be, yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
I bet they could
Cody.
definitely do.
well,
some
yeah,
stuff.
I think that'd be a good
I think
thing.
that
Will they
would
have
be-
an off-site
Can't
liquor
speak,
license?
can't speak for them, but no.
Because that would be the issue, unless you're having it there.
Well, maybe we do that.
Maybe we just have.
Maybe
it at
we
their
do,
place.
I don't know. I was just
That would
throwing
be-
out the,
I think.
That would
I think
be
that
good.
hang up
be
on
it.
something.
They'll have enough room.
It's always good to kind
host.
of with the new business like that.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
And then they could be the heavy hors d'oeuvres also.
They could do everything.
do the, yeah.
Okay.
Would it accommodate the number of people that we were?
I think so.
I was in there, it was
It's
very
pretty big.
good.
They've got a side room that would be.
Yeah, that, if that's, I mean,
I'd say go for it.
Okay. We just don't know what day.
20,
Set it,
29th,
we can vote tentative day.
If not the 29th, then the 8th is fine, and I'll go from here to Oklahoma City.
So you think 29th, not the 21st, 29th? Or the 1st? Is what we're looking at?
Well, the 22nd, I didn't know if there was something there.
Yeah, we're on our accreditation, but, I mean, that doesn't, it'll just be here.
We'll just
Our
tell them that they can come
accreditation.
and listen and feed them and have them.
There you
do
go, that'd be good. That's good, you can just keep them. No, that stays fine too, it doesn't matter. I like having stuff going on there.
I don't know why the 22nd wasn't looked at, but.
I don't
it was
know.
an Option.
Only thing, I've got
Whenever
a
that,
board meeting that night. But everybody else is fine with it, do it.
I mean, the 29th, if everybody's good with the 29th, I don't see any.
as long as that
problem.
gives you enough time
We're good.
before the turkey hunt, that's all, that's the main issue, I think.
Before
Right.
the turkey hunt?
Isn't that what this donor appreciation for?
No.
If you-
No,
Donor appreciation.
Oh, this is for anything?
Did we-
I thought it was originally a turkey.
no.
No.
It's
this
just
is-
for everything.
This is
The
for
ones that were-
us.
We go
Gotcha.
find money for the turkey hunt.
Our pledges,
That's a whole
we
separate-
we tell our pledges what we do. This time around as a mixer, we're gonna give opportunities for other groups to kind of have, show them.
I like their
themselves.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
America's Oasis can come and do something museum related if we wanted to, whatever's happening here. Even, I'm open for it to whoever, but we will give a presentation of what we did. Generally, the way these mixers work, they'll start at about, really you could start them at 5 or 5:30 because people could come and go if they really wanted to, but the presentation would be at about 6:30, and we did that. If we have a guest speaker, then the guest speaker can speak, but I think, honestly, if we have a guest speaker, it may be good to go with Cody as a speaker of the brewery and the process and what he did. I thought that would be pretty good. Him saying, welcome to my establishment, this is what we do. I like the whole idea of the brewery, so that kind of would be sort of a mixer / dinner. It's almost like a little bit of
No
both.
pressure.
So are these other groups gonna speak too?
No,
Just have,
they don't
they'll
speak.
basically just have a booth.
They have a
We're gonna
section.
tell them
yeah,
that
yeah.
you suggested.
I was gonna say,
that,
I
and
can't
that
speak for Cody,
And
I just called
you
them,
were
but
speaking
let
for
them
your
message.
sister and brother-in-law.
Yeah.
But it would be great.
I bet if they're hosting and doing a bunch of stuff, they might not also have time for a big speech, but,
Well,
you
it
know,
could
they
just
might just
be,
be more worried about.
it could be more of a 5-minute kind of hello, welcome. This is a little bit of the history of what we did and how we got here, and then we can just talk about our memories.
Okay,
It's just
I'll
a
talk to him, I'll talk to him.
I'm not asking him to do an hour presentation.
With, graphics and all of that, yeah.
I mean, a tour we could probably work in a tour, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be great too, yeah. So I think it would be nice to maybe have the brewery focused.
I liked the OG&E lady when she came in, I thought she was extremely well.
I can always get Christie back anytime we want.
Yeah.
She's
Let's get her.
very well informed.
Yeah, she
Get Alba.
Yeah, Alba, and get her too. So-
What's her last name?
Which one?
Christie.
I don't,
I don't know.
She did a good job.
yeah, she.
Yeah, she did.
Talked to her yesterday. And then Alba, she's also a great speaker. She's Christie's boss. But if we want this speaker, I'll reach out and see either one of them.
So you want to set a tentative day, tentative
October
place?
29th.
My suggestion would be to make first October 29th. If we find out that doesn't work, then go to the 8th, and I
Yeah, I'll
can
find
make
out
the
about
drive.
if they've got our donor
Okay.
appreciation.
Don't worry about me on that.
So we'll entertain a motion to set the tentative date for October 29th
So moved.
to meet at
What are
the
they
brewery,
called?
right? These don't have to be separate items.
What's the name?
What's it called?
Alba Beer Company.
Alva Beer Company.
Okay.
And,
ABC.
and have that as a mixer event,
Yep.
okay? So moved.
So
Okay.
moved.
Okay, second,
Second.
Go ahead.
okay. Moved and seconded, any further discussion? Okay, take a vote, Jeremy?
Bradford,
Yes.
Eaton,
Yes.
Decker,
Yes.
Hanford,
Yes.
Lever.
Yes.
All righty. Item number 7, Woods County Industrial Authority update, Jeremy.
I think I pretty much told you that the financial situations, and so we've got that worked out. The Jana Walker is our auditor. They are going to table till August because we haven't gotten done with the last one. We should be hopefully getting that done soon, and they will make that decision. There was talk of, they did approve the insurance. There was talk of whether the Economic Development Committee would need to contribute to that, but as of right now, that was just in conversations. And as of right now, we do give $1,500 towards that. Everything else, there was a renewal of a 3-year contract with Corey Blackledge and the Westlake building.
Okay.
And the airport building is now in a month-to-month situation. And Plain Plastics has new owners, so we'll see what develops from that. But some things are, it's, as the infamous line is with economic developers, things are happening, but I can't talk about it. So that's what's going on there. And that's it with the industrial authority. Next
Okay.
with me.
Executive Director update?
Yes. I told you already about City of Alvin and retail strategies. We'll find out more. Again, with any of these that I send on a monthly basis, if you have any questions, I can go into a little more detail on some things. Been working with Department of Commerce and SBDC that have some possible restaurateurs that are interested in the Harvey House and America's Oasis. Just right now, it's conversations. I'm trying to get them out there. I think it would be a fantastic opportunity for somebody if they so desired. And then I keep forgetting that there's that third location. I don't know a whole lot about it that was once a restaurant. You know which one I'm talking about? It's got like the signs get like a bread looking wheat or something. It's like when you first.
Where at?
I'm not good with directions.
South
so-
side of Winoka?
Yes.
Miller's Cafe?
Yes.
Building.
Yes.
I'm sorry, okay,
So,
yes.
yeah, to get that information might be a good idea to
Oh,
find
yes,
out there,
definitely.
too.
We can
Just
provide
because
you the information.
of how Winoka's booming, you know, right now, I thought it would be good.
Sure.
We've had some meetings, a lot of stuff with Avard. Avard does, they're in the middle of the ARPA funds and water and the sewage. That's going to be expanded to the new acquired land, so an industrial park being created there. We've been in talks with, just to see and feel with Savage Company, their transloading group, so we'll see if there's anything that could develop from that. And certified film friendly, I'm just waiting for Alva to approve their permit application. The chamber was in charge of that, but since Jody had left, they're kind of, they sent me an email, Megan, and stated that, you know, we're still working on that, so somebody is at least, it hasn't gone dormant or anything. And there's a RBDG grant application that I had some additional information requested from USDA, and that was, about a month ago, and since I got that to her, they're in the process, so I don't know how long that'll take, but I thought maybe kind of send an email, hey, how are you, any updates, but I think it's not ever a guarantee that you're gonna get the grants or get anything for it, but that's for a low-interest revolving loan fund, and we'll see.
When did you submit that? I forgot.
Oh,
Was it November?
I don't know, I thought it was more March,
Was it after the first of the year?
I thought so.
Well, then you're not gonna hear anything.
No,
from
February was when the
Okay.
deadline was, yeah, so it was February,
29th or 28th.
yeah.
You won't
And I
hear
submitted it a
anything
week before.
until probably October at the earliest.
Well, at least they got back to me asking for the additional information.
Yeah.
Usually, that's at least a sign that they're paying attention to it. It made it past round one.
Yeah.
And then Plain Plastics, that's another thing. We'll see. The new owners were supposed to be coming in June, but I haven't gotten a date on if that's happening. If it does, don't be surprised, especially Jeremy and Bo. I wouldn't be surprised if some sort of tour would involve what the Technology Center has and the university.
Yeah, we do quite a bit of training with them already. So.
Yeah, so this new group, I just, business retention is very important to business expansion, if it's
Weren't-
possible.
Weren't they kind of talking about that?
Yeah, and so, I just don't like to, so,
Yep, yep.
no reason to say it and it not happen, then, you know.
Speculate.
Right. But I had a conversation with them at Department of Commerce on the line, and it sounded like they liked the area, so that's always a good sign. And that's what I have for the economic development report.
Okay. Does anyone have any other questions? All right, thank you, Jeremy. Item number 9, entertain a motion to enter executive session pursuant to 25 statute 307B1 for the purpose of discussing the employment evaluation of Jeremy Zeller and discussion on salary compensation of Woods County Economic Development Director.
I move we enter into executive session
Motion.
at 12:39 PM.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second it, Jeremy, would you take a vote?
Bradford,
Yes.
Decker,
Yes.
Eaton,
Yes.
Hannaford,
Yes.
Leeper.
Yes.